Yeah, you go in there far enough and you can find space pinball. Did you know that?
Well, it is Windows XP. I reckon it's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah, and they tried to set it up where you could download videos from YouTube or their website. They just send you some training videos, and it was a requirement to watch that. It's like 15-minute training videos occasionally, and emails and stuff. When I was with Werner, I think it was, maybe it was RWH, which was that other company. Um, I sent myself a social media contact from the truck to my own Facebook account. It actually worked.
No kidding. Yeah, they got us locked out on these things that we can't really get into much on them.
Well, that's okay. It was fun to try. Optoelectronics was pretty much the same as the Qualcomm, and I think the MCP 200 or the 110, there was a 100, but you could, it was just like an old SMS or text phone, like a Motorola. You just turn it sideways and you slide it up. In the back, there's a keyboard. Also, there is a USB port on either side, and you could plug in a thumb drive for a remote, like a Bluetooth keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse, and you could operate it from the back of the cab. It was kind of neat. You didn't have to take it out of the cradle, but you could type and whatnot, use the mouse. And I think it was originally for the scanner, the strip scanner, so you can send documents to the device. But now it did several other things too.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was a neat trick. You could have a full QWERTY keyboard on the steering wheel. If you're sitting at the steering wheel and you're not driving, you could type messages that way, or from the back of the bunk there. You could see the screen; it was big enough. Focus.
Yeah, no, I haven't messed with one of those, but that would be much more convenient than punching it in letter by letter.
Yeah, and it's easier than using the touch screen. They gave you a stylus to use on the touch screen, or you could use your finger or whatever. But Stan Cook had it, and most of those guys didn't know. And I thought it was kind of a neat, I know something you don't know thing. But it was kind of fun while it lasted. Uh, and that's pretty much it. Got out of it, and here we are. Do this most of the time. Talk to a lot of the travelers and locals and whatnot. Where is this
Pretty cool.
GMRS net?
I got your call sign. What's your name?
Maybe I'm on the wrong frequency. Yep. Oh, I don't know. Okay, just attending other radios here. This is William. Whiskey India Lima India Alpha Mike. William.
Good to meet you, William. Name's Dan. Delta Alpha Nancy.
All right, very good. Looks like we got a net starting up here. I'm going to pay attention to that. It's good to meet you, though, Dan.
Absolutely. What frequency is the net?
Yeah, actually, it's on GMRS, channel 18. And I'm going to have to look up the frequency now. Pull out the book here, see what I can find. Oh boy, this is going to be rough.
Yeah, that's, I need to get my GMRS license. I guess there's a good amount of activity over there. I don't want to keep you, but do you know what the active repeaters are in this area?
Well, this is one of them. And, there's the MRA 145.430. There's the RATS VHF 442.880, I think. It's 446. I don't use that very much. 442.550 is UHF for RATS. Hanover is 145.11. All those are in the computer book. Probably can look them up also in the reference.
I have the repeaters looking off of my phone. I got them listed from my location on out. Usually it's easier to ask somebody what's active around here, but I got the W4 rat. I'll dial them up here and see if there's anyone around. You know if there's any. I want to keep you. I don't get your GMRS. So, but I appreciate
No problem. Tomorrow night, if you're around, on the MRA 145430 is a new hams net. Tone is 74.4. The Rats net on UHF is 442.550. I think that's also 74.4 hertz. Tomorrow night, about the same time, 7:15. Thursday night is the MRA 145.430 again.
Well, I appreciate the information.
Okay, Dan, you relax. Have some good rest there, and maybe we'll catch you later on down the log. 7-3, K4 ARX.
Traveling through the area. Appreciate you, William. 73s. KN4 YSC. Stand by.
Seriously thought the net would be on this frequency, but maybe it's another one. I don't know. It is 7 o'clock, right?
KJ5 VSW, KN4 YSC.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Is that Kilo November 4 Yankee Sierra Echo? Maybe not. We'll check that. Close. Kilo November 4 Yankee Sierra Zulu. Okay, yeah, this is Kilo Julius 5. Bravo Sierra Whiskey. That's Eastern. Hey, good evening, Bob. I am in Western Henrico, 3 Jump, and Durham area. Thanks for running the net tonight. You're doing a fine job. Kind of expected that you would. And not too much here. Cold, rainy day. Glad it's over with. Let's see. Heard a couple call signs in there that I don't have on my cheat sheet. Gotcha.
That's a weird setting.
Get on this repeater. And that's all I've got for the moment. I will turn it back to net control. And I'll be monitoring. Do another round. This is WRJX 275 back to net control. Hi, Randy. Good to hear you checking in. And yeah, sorry I was shaking because I got my hand call sign mixed up with my GMRS call sign. I think I got it straightened out now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do a single round this time and just make it short and sweet for everybody wants to have to say. If it gets going a little some other time, people will make a 73 round, they can do it also. But I'm just short comment. Anyway, good hearing you, Randy. Take care. Have a good day. WRJX 275. This is SCV826. So next up is TJ, WSGN 500. TJ, signal report. Location. What's going on with you?
Yeah, Bob, thanks for running the net. I think I heard some chatter about it over the last few days, but I heard it pop on the radio as I'm sitting here at the desk. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I'm glad that you came up with it, and I think listen, Tom will be a big success. So I think it's awesome. Like Randy said, it's good to hear some new call signs on the repeater. Some folks may not be familiar with how that runs, so it might be good for if they're not experienced with it, they can hear how it goes. Check in. But not much going on out here. I'm getting the repeater loud and clear in New Kent near Interstate 64, mile marker 209, and the repeater's coming in loud and clear. Your volume is slightly low. I don't know if it's my end or yours. It's possible not. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, thanks for starting this net. I'm excited to see where it goes. BUSCV26 WSGN 500.
Okay, TJ, yeah, I might have been back from the mic a little bit. This Repeatless radio is a little bit more, not as user-friendly as the regular AM radio. So anyway, yeah, appreciate you checking in. You gonna make lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm planning on being there. I got a haircut at 10 o'clock, so after I leave leave there, I'll go and head over there. So I'll probably be a few minutes early, but better early than late, I guess.
Yeah, I used to up a little early. So anyway, catch you there. Appreciate you checking in. You sounded good. WSTN 500, WSTD 86, Mark, WSH 786. Mark, signal report location. What's going on in your world?
Good evening, Ned. Whiskey Sierra Alpha Hotel 86, Mark. Located Hanover Air Park, Central Hanover, I guess it would be. But it probably sounds pretty good on that night. Anyway, it's good to hear. Call time. Of course, I didn't get them jotted down, but I'll try to do that in a few minutes. But day's been pretty good for, if you're a duck. It rained most of the day here, but anyhow, I'm glad to see. I think they're supposed to clear out here tomorrow, so probably still be chilly. I know Randy's probably itching to get in the woods. But anyhow, I appreciate you putting this together, Bob, there. I think it's a good idea. Get people used to a net run and, a lot of GMRS, FRS radios out there. Hopefully you can get into it. But anyway, not much more to add to that. But hope you're doing well. Hope everybody on the net had a good Thanksgiving last week. And anyway, Christmas right around the corner. Batman and Red Suit. Go all for easier. So anyway, that's about all I got. So everybody on the net, appreciate it. Bob, I appreciate you running the net again. That being said, we'll turn it back over to that control. WSTV 86, WSTH 76, Sean B. Clear,
Hi, Mark. You appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully we get more people checking in as that goes on. More net here in the future. And Christmas is right around the corner. It's not going to be long. So say you can bring me the Christmas present tomorrow to make lunch, or if not, just take it in the mail. I'll be waiting for it. WSH 786, WSTD 826. Let me take a pause and see if Calvin, WSFS 805 mobile. You still like that, Calvin?
But I dropped the no transport and I propane deliveries and I'm heading to Chester now. I did a load earlier over there on the south side of Richmond to a little flower, flower bed where they grow flowers and stuff. So pretty nice here. 2,000 meters as I travel. And I guess that's about it. Step back over the next road.
Yeah, Calvin, you're working a little late, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I just started this net tonight. This will be the first Tuesday of the month at 7 o'clock on this repeater. So if you can jot that down or remember it, I'm not sure where you live, whether you can get it or not, QTH. But anyway, appreciate you stopping by. Have safe travels out there. Don't be a stranger. Hope we catch you later. WSFS 805, WSTD 86. Let me see. Next on the list is WSTU 493, Sean. You want to give a location and signal report? What's going on with you? All right, Sean. Yeah, Stratford Hills. That's a little trip to the repeater. You advise is a little low. I'm not sure whether you got any settings on it radio to help to
gain up a little bit, more power, or you just, it is what it is. But anyway, appreciate you stopping by. So new antenna, well, that seems to be working pretty good for you. What kind is it? Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, I made it myself, tested it out, so it was hit or miss because it was going to work out or not, but it's working okay. Hopefully it's a little bit louder, but I'll try to get through my quiet as it is, so do it my best.
There you go. Well, your signal is crystal clear, and the antenna's working good for you. Just the audio is just a tad low, so if you bump that up a little bit, it's do a little better for you. But anyway, appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully you'll make it next month. And of course, kind of always grab on the repeater. Maybe we can have some show anytime during the week. So anyway, I'll say 7 to 3 from there, Sean. You have a good rest of the night. WSTU 493 WSTU 86. And next we got WRUW 275 Mark. There's our 4 locations. Happening in your world.
Yeah, good evening, Bob. WRUW 275 Mark. Ben Allen, hopefully down area here for the next 5. Appreciate the run on the net, getting it started. We had great net, get the word passed around. Folks can get the families on here and kind of learn about the radio and how to work around being afraid to talk to anybody. So if there's anybody listening out there, we're here to kind of help out and do what we can. Big one out here is strong. Going on. Not too much. Around a little bit of ham radio stuff. Obviously playing with GMRS. Pretty much had that going, most of the day. Listening out to my calls out. Trying to stay dry. Other than that, turn back up to Bob. Appreciate you running the net.
Okay, Mark, yeah, you're sounding good. Yeah, the weather. I like this cold weather. I like cold weather a whole lot better than hot weather. Hopefully when I get a little snow on Friday, just don't know yet. And did my audio come up a little bit that I've got the microphone a little close to my mouth?
Yeah, it sounds a little bit better. A little bit more punch to your volume there, but it sounds good. We already said stuff.
All right, one more thing. You didn't forget my antenna, did you?
That's a good one. It's in the back of the truck. I just have to remember to come to lunch tomorrow.
Well, that's half the battle. At least you got the antenna. All right, Mark. Have a good night. WRUW 275, WSTV 826. And the next one on the list is Alex. WRTV 290. Alex, signal report location. What's going on with you?
Hey, Bob. Yeah, thanks for putting this net together. I'm excited to have GMRS net join. Signal is clear from the repeater, and I'm over in Stony Pasture. It's on the HD, so it's static dropping on mine, but the repeater sounds good. WR29290, back to net.
Yeah, Alex, good hearing from you. I haven't talked to you in a while, and the AC doing real well. Good audio, nice and clear, crisp, nice volume on it, so it's working for you. So anyway, yeah, don't be a stranger. I'm going to start this another once a month. It becomes popular. Everybody likes it. Maybe do it twice a month, and we'll see how it goes from there. So anyway, hopefully we can spread the word, get more people active in GMRS, and talk on the radio a little bit. So anyway, with that, I'll say 73 Alex, WRTG 90 WSTD 26. And I'm looking for anyone check in. Anybody want to check in? Oh, yeah.
This is WRQD 775. Whiskey Romeo Quebec Delta 775. County understand. This is William Robert Ocean Williams 434. Go. Whiskey. With tornado currently.
Well, where did net control go?
All right, I picked up
There
WRTG
he is.
775 Kenny, WROW.
Once you come down lower, it's still like 76.
Anyone else?
No. I mean, you can if you want to, but
Okay, Kenny, WRTD 775, WSTD 365. Anyway, we have a signal report, your location, and what to do with you.
Yes, sir. This is WRQD 775 Kenny. I'm actually, your signal is coming in real good, very strong. I'm actually in the Enon area of Chesterfield County, right near 295 and Route 10. I'm on a mobile stationary. Just happened to be down this way. I was up this way, I guess I should say. I'm actually live down in Prince George, and kind of on a fringe area. Sometimes I can get this repeater down there, and sometimes not. But like I said, I'm stationary on a mobile. I just happened to be down here getting a bite to eat, and I stepped back in the truck and I had it on scan and picked up the net. So I just wanted to check in. Go ahead.
All right, Kenny, well, you sounded good from down there. Nice, good audio. It's pretty clear. So, anyway, just like I say, just started this net tonight, and hopefully we'll keep it going. And like I say, make a few more people aware of it, get some contacts. But, I haven't talked to you for quite a while. You can chat every once in a while on the computer with you, but anyway, I guess you've been busy, and I've been busy, and paths hadn't crossed. So, anyway, hopefully you got something good to eat.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, I came down here to Caesar's restaurant, got me some pizza, so that was, that's always a treat. So, that was good. Hey, if you want to give me just a second, I'm going to step outside of the truck and try, see if I can reach the repeater on my handheld. Just got a second.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. That's not all about it. That's the angle of the you know what's going on. Different radios, different antennas, information you want. That's what we're here for. So, just let me know when you want to try it.
WRQD 775 to net control. Do you copy the handheld?
WRTD 775, WSTD 86. Yeah, Kenny, that sounds a little bit louder than your mobile station. I'm not sure we can come back and talk to you with the audio, but it sounds louder to me.
Okay, good. It may be the microphone. I'm talking a little bit closer and more direction to the mic on this handheld. Because depending on where I move here, which direction I turn, I'm going to lose the repeater. So, all right, well, good. I'm going to step back in the truck. I'm glad we can reach it from handheld.
that's weird.
Both of them sound good, but like I said, this one sounds a little louder. I tell when you're moving around, you have a little bit more static on your signal. But yeah, either one works fine. This one's a little louder. The other one works good also. So anyway, all right. Well, I'll let you get back in the truck and let you finish your pizza. And anyway, you're making people hungry here on the net. I'll let you go. Don't be a stranger. Hope I'll catch you later, Kenny. Talk to you. And the next on the list is WROW 434, Doug. What's going on with you, Doug? Signal report and location.
Evening, Bob, and everybody on the net. Before I get much further, I just put in another base station. Can you give me an audio check real quick? Is this too hot or not enough?
No, it sounds good to me. It's a little on the bassy side, but the audio is clear and it's crisp. So, yeah, I wouldn't put any more mic gain on it. Just that at all. We talked a few more minutes, so I think it works. It's down in nicely.
All right, good deal. Yeah, I've been went and got a toolbox from my wife today. I told her I'm talking to you guys going up Chipman Parkway. Cold, wet day, and did some insurance work. Making sure I've got insurance for today also. But I will bring you a couple of details on here. And if it won't be a stranger, of course, the seasoned veteran. Glad Kenny could make it. It's my buddy down from French George. Been working with him quite a bit here lately. Probably work with him a little bit more in the future. So, send the trees up right on that. Bob, thanks for running that. You've done a good job. And we'll talk to you all later. WROW 434.
Doug, yeah, appreciate you letting us use the repeater. So, thanks for that also. You were in and out there towards the land. I'm not sure were you mobile?
No, I'm on the base radio. Maybe swapping it back out.
Yeah, well, you were pretty good to most of it, and then all of a sudden I started losing you, started getting a little scratchy there. Sounded almost like an HT moving around. That's why I was asking if you were mobile.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to look into it then. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, other than that, you're pretty clear. That one, like I say, you dropping it a little bit there. Transmission a little scratchy, but the rest of it, they're pretty clear. Anyway, maybe we do some testing sometime on the repeater. Anyway, so anyway, you got anything else done?
No, sir, I'm in. I'm done. So, 73, everybody on that. WROW 434.
Okay, WRW 434, this is WSTV 86. Clear with you, and I'll take one more call for check-in. Anybody else want to check in?
WSDI 905, PGA Pop Juliet, Northern Henrico.
WRJX 275 with a recheck.
Yeah, let's go with the recheck first. WRJX 275, WSTV 826. Weather in.
Yeah, Bob, I wasn't trying to step on top of BJ, but I was just curious now. I'm on HT. With a rubber ducky. How am I coming in?
sounding pretty good on that rubber ducky. It's clear and good audio.
Okay, roger that. And yeah, shout out to Kenny if he's still out there. Hey, he was killing it from the Enon. That's a good little trip from the repeater. And anyways, all right, back to net control. WRJX 275 73.
OSSM.
All right, Randy. Yeah, you're making it with both of them. No problem at all. I'm sure PJ won't mind you taking up a little bit of his time. Generous like that. Anyway, catch you later. WRJX 275 WSTD 26. Next on the list is WSTI 905. PJ, receive signal report location and what's going on with you?
Yeah, hey Bob, signal report coming in nice and clear here in northern Henrico. Not much going on this side, just figured I'd check into the inaugural net here and just be able to say 10-4 in a net. So anyway, appreciate you running it. I hope you have a good night. Good job, man. Sounds good.
I appreciate it, PJ. Yeah, I don't think you'll get any demerits on GMRS for 10-4s. So at least it doesn't up here. Anyway, yeah, sounding good. So what's going on with you? I haven't talked to you in a while. How's work going? You still staying busy?
Yeah, roger that. Staying busy. No complaints though. I can complain, but it doesn't change, so I just won't complain about it. But yeah, overall doing well. Still figuring out this health stuff, but outside of that, I'm doing good. So we'll get it straight eventually, and yeah, things are good on this side. Just doing a little touch up on work stuff right now.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate you stopping by, PJ, and hope to see you at the meeting or maybe a lunch one day. So anyway, yeah, catch you later. WSCI 905, WSTV 826. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close the net now. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 check-ins. So I think that's pretty decent for the first Richmond area GMRS net. I'm happy with it so far. So anyway, I'm going to close the net, and I'd like to thank all those stations who participated and the owners of this repeater for the use of their repeater. And the Richmond area GMRS net is now closed. WSTV 826, please.
WSCV 826. WRJX 275.
And WRJX 275, WSTV 826. How much you use your time on this repeater?
For a half, but I'm having a blast using this Motorola because I don't get to use it much. But it'll get into this will be really good with the rubber duck. And once a month, I thought you were going to run this net every week.
Now, I'm just going to start it once a month and just see how it went. The 10 check-ins might extend it to twice a month. So I'm thinking about doing that. Anyway, yeah, let me know what Motorola is that. I didn't know you had a Motorola for a GMRS.
Yeah, it's the XPR 6550 that I got from Doug, I don't know, a year or so ago.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounded good on the repeater. get the rubber done. So is this the first time you've used it?
Yeah, it's the first time I've used it on GMRS. I primarily just use it for GMR, and as you know, I don't do a whole lot of GMR. I really like the radio, so yeah, it's good to be able to use it here. Honestly, kind of forgot about it, and I checked in on the Icon Mobile and looked over at my other desk, and I said, wait a minute, let me get one of my HDs. And so yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done GMR in a while either. Last time I listened to it, wasn't hardly anything going on. And through my call tornado on the Richmond repeater, and didn't hear anything going on. So it's kind of sporadic, like everything else. It runs first and reacting, and sometimes wrong. Yeah, well, that's good to do DMR and GMR for that. So yeah, you got two of them. One, I guess one mobile and one AC.
Yeah, I do have two Motorola radios. The mobile one I don't really use because it's, shoot, 40 Centaur, I believe is how you pronounce it. That's from the 80s, and it's actually programmed for 6 meters. So I don't really use it. But yeah, I like this HD. I just don't get to use it enough. But anyway, thanks again, Bob. And yeah, I think you should, I know I told you I'd be willing to help you out with that control. And yeah, as many check-ins as we had tonight, I think it'd be good to do it at least twice a month.
Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, starting out every week, it might be a little challenging to be you, me, and I think Mark said he'd fill in. But as you know, you had a lot of people helping you, and sometimes you still have trouble. So I really don't want to run into that situation.
Oh.
Yeah, roger that. I completely understand. But anyway, thanks again for putting it together, and did a good job tonight for sure. And it was good to hear, some new people in there. And yeah, hopefully everybody will come back the next time you run it. And I'll say 7-3. I'm gonna keep my dinner and take a hot shower. A long, cold, wet day. WSCVA 26WJX 275 73 Bob.
Hi, Randy. Yeah, glad we could talk to a few people that had talked to in a while and had one person traveling through, so that was real good. So maybe next time once word gets around, we'll have a few more people check in. I always like to hear new people, hear what's going on in their life, what's going on around their situation. So anyway, all right, enough of me running my mouth, I guess. I'll catch you later, let you get showered. WRGX 275 WFTD.
Hey, Randy, I can go over to DMR right now and talk to you. The people that complain the most about stuff not getting used are the people not using it.
Oh boy, drama.
I don't think we should say 10-4 over there.
Have a good night.
Oh, you gave up? Well, that was easy.
Hi, DJ. Yeah, we'll catch up to you later. Forget your call over. Anyways, I go out there and see some music.
That'll teach you. Is that it? Well, I guess for the most part, I heard mostly people with a GMRS license and a ham radio license, maybe one or two that only has GMRS. I expected more GMRS only users, but it's most of the same guys. Different service. They already have the experience. But I suppose if you can get permission to use this repeater pair, that particular repeater, and you only have a GMRS license, you should join. I won't be there. I'm not allowed to use that repeater, but considering its location, its height, and whatnot, I don't really need that repeater. I just don't need it. There's too many other repeaters to use in this service and in the amateur radio service. And for that matter, you don't really need repeaters. I mean, you've got enough high power equipment. If you're not relegated to a 5 watt or 10 watt, if they claim HT, you can use simplex. I use indoor antennas, but most of these guys are set up with outdoor antennas, 45, 50 watt radios, maybe 100 watts. I've got one that runs 10, and it's tethered to an amplifier, and I can probably run about 60 watts with an indoor antenna, but I don't necessarily need repeaters. As close as they all are, and as close as we all are, it's really not a big feat. You know, if you're out there somewhere outside of town in this area, it might be a big feat. You might need a beam, but you don't need repeaters. You can talk simplex. You don't have to be relegated to somebody else's rules, just the general rules that are put forth by the FCC and the ARRL, and I guess mygmrs.com. And if you want to make the stretch, radio reference, I don't know. You don't have to have any repeater. You can get access. You can pay for that service, if you want to call it that. You join a club or an association or whatever. Sure, but you're relegated to their rules of that equipment. As long as you're making contacts in simplex, station to station, without a repeater, just general rules. That's it. Nobody can say otherwise. They could try and say otherwise, but it's just not necessary. There's enough room around here. There's enough repeaters around here. There's Hanover. No, that's railroad. Sorry. Plenty of places to talk. No big deal. If they won't talk to you here, there's plenty of other spectrum. There's HF. Sometimes there's 6 meters. I know there's a 6 meter sideband net. There's 10 meters. And there's a whole lot of 220 out there that I know of. There's even 900, 1.2 gig and up. You can talk to the space stations if you want to. It used to be the shuttle. Now it's just ISS and satellites. So there's plenty of different ways to communicate. You don't have to be relegated to some local repeater on some service. Just get on the radio and talk. You'll find somebody.